Does the Encomienda system exist in any form today? Have you ever wondered how historical systems shape our world today? The Encomienda system, a significant part of Latin American history, offers a fascinating perspective. This system was established by the Spanish in the early 1500s. It allowed Spanish conquerors, known as encomenderos, to extract labor and tribute from indigenous peoples. In return, these conquerors were supposed to provide protection and Christian education. However, the reality was often much harsher. While the encomenderos did not own the land, indigenous communities retained ownership under the crown's protection. This arrangement was rooted in earlier Spanish practices from the Reconquista period. Over time, the system evolved into a form of forced labor and exploitation, resembling enslavement. Despite laws like the laws of Burgos and the new laws of the Indies aimed at regulating or abolishing the system, abuses continued for many years. By the late 18th century, the encomienda system began to fade away. The creation of new encomiendas was officially banned in 1721. The decline of the indigenous population and a shift in the colonial economy from mining to agriculture led to the rise of the Hacienda system. This new system was based on large estates with permanent laborers. So, does the encomienda system exist today? The short answer is no. The formal legal framework and social structure of the encomienda system have been abolished for centuries. However, some scholars argue that modern forms of labor exploitation and social inequality in Latin America echo the hierarchical relationships established during colonial times. For instance, large landholdings and unequal power dynamics between landowners and laborers can still be observed. Many indigenous and rural populations face exploitation that mirrors the past, though it is not legally connected to the encomienda system. From a cultural standpoint, the encomienda system is remembered as a troubling chapter in colonial history. It shaped social and economic relations in Latin America, highlighting the forced labor and cultural imposition faced by indigenous peoples. Understanding this history is essential for recognizing ongoing social challenges related to land, labor, and indigenous rights in the region. In summary, while the encomienda system itself does not exist in its original form today, its legacy continues to influence social and economic structures in Latin America. The echoes of historical patterns of inequality and exploitation still affect many communities, reminding us of the past's impact on the present.